Woman didn't open necklace from her boyfriend for over a year. Then she found out what was inside. Terry had been with his girlfriend Anna for an entire year, so he decided to honor the time he spent with her with a gift she would never forget. He could have gone to a jewelry store, but he felt that a handcrafted gift was a better option to celebrate their anniversary. Even though she graciously accepted the gift, she had no idea that there was a hidden truth within her present. And when her boyfriend finally opened the necklace to reveal what was hidden inside, she was stunned to learn that he was all right keeping such a huge secret from her for so long. Terry and Anna started out as friends, but it wasn't long before they recognized their mutual attraction for one another. So one day they decided to start a romantic relationship, and while most couples wait years before getting engaged, their particular case was different. Terry wanted to give Anna a very special gift for their 1-year anniversary, but instead of buying something, he decided to make her a necklace using Tasmanian Huon pine and a store-bought chain. But would she love it? Putting the necklace together was easy as Terry was a craftsman, and he knew the kind of woman Anna was, but there was a part of him that was nervous about how she would react to this handmade gift and the hidden secret held inside. Terry and Anna did what most couples do on their anniversary. They went to dinner, and it was there that he planned on giving her the gift he made. But would this be their finest moment or their final moment? After they finished eating, Terry took out the necklace and surprised Anna with it, and that's when his fears and concerns were quelled. She actually loved it, but there was something about the necklace that she didn't realize right away. Anna was impressed by the necklace's craftsmanship. More importantly, it meant the world to her because Terry had made it for her with his own 2 hands, which made it 10 times more special. And yet, she had no idea what she had committed to when she put it around her neck. The necklace was a harbinger of a secret that threatened to alter their romantic relationship forever. But Terry had no choice but to do what he did. If he hadn't hidden it inside Anna's gift, she would have learned the truth ahead of schedule. Terry had bought himself some time, but that's all. He knew the truth would come out someday. It was just a matter of when. And when that happened, Anna would look into his eyes and tear up. After careful consideration, Terry decided to get rid of the secret he had stored in Anna's necklace, but he had to make sure to do this without her knowing about it, and that was certainly a lot easier said than done, especially after they went on a trip together. He and Anna had decided to travel, which was fine until he realized that TSA regulations require passengers to remove personal items and pass through the conveyor belt, with the imaging scanners potentially uncover the truth inside the necklace. Despite a thorough check of all of her belongings, airport security remained completely unaware of what he had smuggled using Anna's necklace. So with that fear out of the way, Terry enjoyed his vacation with his girlfriend, but his anxiety resurfaced several months later. Terry and Anna's romantic getaway was unforgettable as expected, and it also justified his belief that he was meant to be with Anna forever. And he was also well aware that he couldn't keep lying to her forever. After months of obsessing over what to do, Terry did what he knew had to be done. He decided to remove the secret he had kept from the necklace, but he wasn't sure he could do this without her knowing about it and getting mad. In November 2016, little over a year after gifting Anna his handmade necklace, Terry came up with the perfect place to remove the gift, at the Smoo Cave in Durness, Scotland, where the two of them were vacationing. They had talked about visiting the caves of northern Scotland since the early beginnings of their relationship. Now they were here, and Terry realized he was out of time. This secret had to come out right now. Despite some serious apprehension, Terry was ready to do this. And if everything went according to plan, his life was going to change for the better. If it didn't, then his life was going to change for the worse. Once they were at the caves, Terry demanded that she take the necklace off, but he did so in a polite manner. Still, this was enough to raise some red flags in Anna's brain. She wondered why was he so interested in her necklace all of a sudden. To Anna's surprise and dismay, Terry cut the necklace in half using a pocket knife. Then he gave the broken pieces to his heartbroken fiancée. But when she saw what he had hidden in the necklace all this time, She nearly jumped out of her skin. Terry immediately got on his knees, but he didn't do this to beg Anna for her forgiveness. He did this because inside the necklace was an engagement ring, and he was proposing to her. She started to cry, but were these happy tears? Despite being completely blindsided by the surprise, Anna knew Terry was her one and only. So after getting over her initial shock, she said yes. She later admitted that his plan was absolutely perfect, and she was elated that she was going to spend the rest of her life with him. But they later got very angry, not just at each other. According to Snopes.com, Anna and Terry weren't happy when they realized that clickbait sites and news media outlets had twisted and really stretched the truth and flat out made up some stuff. What's worse, some of the facts were wrong. Although legitimate news organizations like ABC News and BBC had written her name as Anna, her first name is in fact Anna. Also, ABC News had reportedly mentioned that the proposal occurred in 2017, when it had actually happened in 2016. But that wasn't the only discrepancy in the media's story. Some sites claimed that Anna had the necklace around her neck for 2 years before Terry split it open to reveal the ring inside. But Anna had in fact only had the necklace for over a year. Some sites also claim that she had a fear of flying, when in fact she didn't. But at least they didn't make up their last name. With the media focusing so much on their love story, the couple worried that they wouldn't have a moment's peace if their full names became available to the public, so they requested that all media outlets omit their last names, but they never authorized them to lie, which had gotten so out of hand that Terry had no choice but to take action. Terry also addressed all the misleading information in December 2020 by writing, "Hello all, if you're finding this video now, December 2020, because you got clickbaited into reading a long article, sorry. That article has been published without contacting us and is full of outright lies and extreme uses of artistic license. There are heaps of other short articles that are actually legit from 2017 to 2018. Anyway, sorry, I hope you didn't waste any important time reading it."